Good morning to all. Welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss with the fundamentals of financial management for engineers studying in MBA. First of all, we will discuss what is financial management. It is simply financial management is nothing but the planning and controlling of financial resources. Now come to the conclusion that what are the financial activities? Financial activities are productions, marketing, finance itself. We'll be knowing in any industry what are the assets. There are two types of assets. One is tangible assets, that is plant and machinery, building, furniture, etc. In case of financial assets, those are securities, shares, bonds, IPOs, etc. So, how to get the source of finance? So, source of finance either from equity and debt. Equity are the shareholders' funds. Debts are either from the bank loan or preference share shareholders preference shares collections funds. Now come to the questions. What are the functions of financial decisions? Financial decisions are two types of decisions. One is long-term decisions, another is the short-term decisions. So first of all, we will discuss about the short-term financial decisions, which generally for a period of less than 1 year. So what are the activities covered under short-term financial decisions? Day-to-day fund requirement, that is management of current assets and current liabilities. That is what we call the difference between current assets and current liabilities is the liquidity. Your purpose is that you have to see that your liquidity is there or not. Now questions come, what are the current assets? Current assets are constituents of stock, debtors, cash. Mostly stocks and debtors. And current liabilities is the creditors and other liabilities. Now here, what is the short-term management of fund? Suppose if you have your credit sales, if you do not get the money, you will not be able to repay your creditors payment or day-to-day other activities payment. So that's why this short-term financial decision is very important for your functions. Now questions comes your long-term financial functions, that is investment decisions. Investment decision is called capital budgeting decisions. Capital budgeting decisions for a project 8 to 10 years. So you have to carefully select that capital budgeting decisions. Once you go for the capital budgeting decisions, you cannot come back. So that's why before taking a capital budgeting decisions, you are to lot of exercises you have to do. That is the formula. What will be your rate of return you are expecting and alternative opportunity cost. That is next best alternative with your capital in hand. So before taking capital budgeting decisions, you have to very cautiously approach. Once you start hand in your capital budgeting decision, you cannot go back and stop the process. So that's why capital budgeting decisions is very important and rigorous exercise is required. Another finance functions and decisions, it is called the capital mix. What is capital mix? That is your own capital plus your profit, that is called reserves, and On the other hand, another portion is your loan capital, that is preferential capital. You have to make a balance between that. What will be your capital mix? In case of preference shareholders cases, if their dividend are fixed, just like bank rate of interest, so even there is no profit, you have to priority based payments have to be given. On the other hand, in your shareholders case, depending upon your income, you can distribute the dividend. So you have to make a balance between the two options so that your ideal capital mix is there and your working capital or cash status should not be there. Now another point comes your financial decision, profit allocation. Profit allocation, one part is your dividend distributions. So dividend distributions, you have to see that what is the rate of your these things. You have to understand your capital structure as well as the financial leverage before taking to the dividend decisions. Now you will be have to see that in your organization, financial management basic role is the efficiently fund allocation to your all activities. For that purpose, you have to make a profit planning. Unless and until profit is there, your growth will not be there, and the very purpose of your organization's work will be defeated. If there is no profit, at the end of the day, how your activities will run. Now then, operating leverage, there you have to see that your total cost structure, what is your fixed cost and variable cost. You know that generally fixed by term itself, fixed cost is the fixed for over a period of time. Variable cost is nothing but it is varies over a period of time. So you have to make a financial goal of the organization. Financial goal of the organization means maximization of profit. Obviously, that not to the at the cost of the customers. Definitely, you will give the good services, quality products to your customers, but at the same time, you have to think about your profit margin. After all, you have invested the funds. That investment has some cost of capital, be it your own capital or your known capital. Now, in case of big organizations, their basic composition of funds are coming from your shareholders' funds. So, shareholder wants to know that their earning per share (EPS), how much is the earning per share. So EPS depends upon your dividend distributions part. So unless and until you do have sufficient profit in your hand, you will not be able to give the proper distribution of earnings to your shareholders. So then shareholders purpose is they want their wealth maximization. So without wealth maximization part, nobody will contribute to your organization. So your financial goal will have to raise maximum fund, then only you will be able to do the profit maximization, and at the same time you can satisfy to your shareholders vis-a-vis your internal resource development as well as to the your other statutory government staff payment, etc. So these are the basics of your financial management. In your MBA financial management course, we require 4 to 5 modules. This will be the basic models. If you understand that it has some contributions or some beneficial to you, you can like it and share it to your friends. And I will be hopeful for doing another 4-5 modules to complete your financial management course in your MBA Finance. So today, this will be the end day. Have a good day.